All right, hello, my fellow Capricorns, whether it's your rising sign, your moon sign. Look, there's a feather floating around, it looks like. It's weird, I don't see it here. That's so weird. Anyways, doesn't matter where Capricorn falls in your chart or whether you're a cross watcher. Welcome to your May 2021 reading. Here we go, Capricorn. We're going to start out with your challenge, your advice, your potential outcome for all 4 weeks. Yes, I know I'm a week behind, but you know how this works. Time is a continuum. You're meant to see this when you're meant to see this. But keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading. Will not resonate for everyone, so keep what does and leave the rest, of course. I'm going to let the barking dog in. There we go. And if you would like to reach me, all my information's either linked in the description below or the about section of my channel. Of course, I'm Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega. So guys, in addition to looking at your 4 weeks here, we're going to also take a look at your bottom 5, and I'll clarify each week with one card from the Light and Shadow deck. Also, I'll be doing extended readings with the Oracle cards, medicine cards, and whatever else kind of grabs at me to read for you guys. So lots of options this week. I'm finally catching up with things as it works. Capricorn, there's some really good vibing going on here already in week 1. Challenges starting out with the Page of Cups, though. So messages are going to be coming in for certain for many of you Capricorns. But there's a newness to it. There's like some sort of like inexperience with this challenge as well. I'll get back to that in a moment. Focusing more on your advice card for week 1, or what it has been during this time frame. And bear in mind too, this week 1 energy kind of starts towards the end of April, usually. But you've got Temperance card energy out. That's Sagittarius for a sign, of course. And it's about doing things in moderation. So really, really interesting start to May for many of you. I should say us, because I too am a Capricorn. There you go. Got 4 Pentacles out as your challenge. We know that's about going with the flow in week 2. Self-confidence card is out. You got your Strength card energy, having the courage. Gentle force. Let's see what the potential outcome is. All right. We've got yes or no? No. Yes or no? Yes. Going down to week 3. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. 10 of Swords out for end of week 2. 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Your challenge, though, in week 3. I'm going to be quiet now. Take a look at the rest of these. We've got Justice card energy out. 4 of Swords. Hello, Icarus. And for those of you who do not know, I have an African gray parrot in the other room. I'm just going to shut this door quick. African gray parrot in the other room, and a Great Pyrenees sitting here next to me. So sometimes it gets a little loud in the environment. There's always some sort of chitter-chatter in the background, especially when I'm doing a reading. That's when Icarus likes to talk the most, because he feels I should be talking to him. That's what parrots do. They're a little possessive, those parrots, huh? A little clingy. Hi, Icarus. Yeah, I love you too. Thanks for the kisses. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Going with this one, okay. Queen of Swords. I'm going to shuffle this one more time because I didn't mean to throw it on the bottom of the deck. Oh, putting you back in, sorry. One more time. Thank you. Bottom of the deck energy, beautiful. That's where I like to see is the 10 of Cups energy. We'll come back to that in a moment, dear Capricorns. And thank you guys for being here. I do always appreciate you watching. Thank you for all your likes, and thank you for those who are subscribed. So, for sure, something new was beginning here at the beginning of the month, it looks like. For many of you, as messages were coming in, and again, I said this is something with inexperience. This is someone who doesn't really have their footing emotionally. very, very young energy is the Page of Cups, to the point he can even be considered a child. So some of you may be dealing with your children, or this may be pertaining to a child in relation to the challenge of the situation. Again, messages coming in. Cups is emotional stuff. There's a lot of emotional choppy seas in the background here. So this individual, while he's super excited to either be embarking on this new journey or just taking whatever life has to throw at him kind of thing, he's not quite grounded yet. He's not quite secure in his footing. Definitely may get knocked off by some of those waves there that are coming at him. That is your challenge, is to kind of filter those messages. And again, could be dealing with a child of your own, or some sort of childlike energy where there's a brand new experience, and it's really, really exciting, really playful energy about it too, is what it's also asking you to do here as a challenge here, Capricorn. Going back to the Temperance card energy, again, Sagittarius in nature, this is your advice. Do things in moderation, of course. For some, this is the card of alcoholism, keeping things in balance with that. For others, it's about simply finding the balance, finding the harmony in life, and having faith in a situation. There's a purity in a situation, as it were, but moderation, I'm really feeling, is the key to that advice there. Some of you could be traveling, taking a voyage with baggage, unfortunately, for week one. Definitely a transition of mindset is what this also can be, if not traveling in and of itself. For some, because Six of Swords represents an individual who's moving on from one situation to move to something unknown, perhaps, in the next. They've got to get through some emotional stuff. They've got to get through all these swords here. Swords represent thoughts, ideas, emotions, things that we carry with us in our mind more than anything. And often this is a recuperation card, and I'm actually seeing two of these line up here in your potential outcomes, the need for recuperation. This particular recuperation card comes with assistance. So it's letting others help you along the way as you go through this process, as you go through this either transition, again, mental transition, as it were, emotional transition, or physical transition, like physically relocating, or traveling from point A to point B kind of energy. What's in store for your challenge for week 2 is, yes, going with the flow of things. Four of Pentacles kind of has a duality nature to it, in that in one hand it can represent someone being greedy, or you being greedy with your finance, perhaps, Capricorn, because we know Capricorn loves money, right? They love their finance. They love their tangible things. But in that aspect of greed, really it's somebody who's trying to save for a solid foundation. This individual definitely wants stability, wants security, wants something long haul. But unfortunately, sometimes this can trip you up a little bit, Capricorn, because what this indicates here is that you're holding on too tight to, more than likely, your finance. This is also the bank card for me, more than likely your finance. So if you're in that mindset of, I can't let anything go, I'm too scared to take a risk or do any spending, the universe isn't going to send you any more money, is in reality what this is saying. So the universe puts you on pause until you accept something. Now, whether this is money, time, and sometimes emotional stuff too, whatever the case may be, the idea of it is, as a challenge, is to kind of take those 10 deep breaths, as it were, and say, okay, I'm going to trust the universe here. I'm not going to make any foolish decisions. I'm not going to go all out, put all my eggs in one basket kind of thing. But I'm going to, a little bit here and there to get what I need, or to raise my vibration even, Capricorn, in order to allow more finance, allow more resources to come in for me. Excuse me, I got an itch on the nose. I might be kissing a fool soon. Your advice card, yeah, have confidence. Have confidence in the situation. Have confidence in yourself. Definitely, this is the Strength card energy. Could be dealing with a Leo time frame as well. And I'm seeing all major arcanas in your advice cards. So I really, really want you to listen to these particular cards here, Capricorn, all these major arcanas in particular. The rest of this is kind of everyday stuff. When I see major arcanas, they're pertinent to the reading already, but I've never had all four line up in your advice column. So this is really where the meat of the message lies. Gentle force with the situation is also what can be indicated in this. But truly having self-confidence is really what I'm feeling with this. And again, if you're going with the flow, you're confident that things are going to be okay, especially when in regards to your finance. You can't not have any risks in life, for sure. What your potential outcome is yeah, some sort of situation is coming to an end. You see the Six of Swords here. You know that, like, okay, something's moving. There's some sort of forward movement on something. And by the second week, it's like, okay, it's just done. No more drama, no more battle, no more arguing, whatever it was. Whatever you've been worried about, Capricorn, this done. New beginning all the way, and it's going to carry into next week. What else is coming? Six of Pentacles is out for week 3 as challenge. This is a card of generosity, charitable donations. Again, there's an element of keeping things in balance there as your challenge, keeping it all in balance. Whether it's you giving or receiving that finance or time, even in perspective, this is an elderly gentleman who is wealthy, right? And he's handing that wealth out to community members. So this is also a sense of, you know, how you spend your time, how you spend your efforts and your money in your community as well, as a challenge here, Capricorn. Pardon me. Next one out, your advice card is your Justice card. This is, again, an end of a karmic cycle for many of you, facing those truths. What is it that needs to end in order for something new to begin or be let go of is really what I'm getting a strong sense of here in your particular instance, Capricorn. It may even be you letting go of some sort of finance to allow another finance to come in, one that is in particular going to be more abundant for you. It's, again, keeping things in balance. I'm seeing this, bing, bing, bing. Balance, courage, balance, moderation, keeping things in perspective. End of karmic cycle again. Libra energy, that could be the time frame of end of September, October. Looking at now, your potential outcome is 4 of Swords for week 3. 4 of Swords, again, I said there was 2 recuperation cards. There it is. It's a hair on my face. 2 recuperation cards. This is the other one, rest and recovery card. This is saying get a good, nice, long sleep. Let go of the doubts. Let go of the worries. Let go of the fears. Let go of the drama, Capricorn. You need some rest in week 3. And the Divine steps in and says, hey, put it in my hands. I'll take care of this. You just go rest now. You're gonna need it. You need to gather your strength. You need to rest and recover. Nourish your body that way, Capricorn. Week 4. Definitely some messages coming in for you. This is the challenge. Some things are catching you off guard. Like, where did that come from? This is asking you to gain a new perspective as it's catching you off guard. These messages are catching you off guard, whether they're text, whether they're email, whether they're verbal interactions. You don't want to feel like someone is projecting onto you. This could also be the card of projections. And you don't want to be the one projecting onto others, Capricorn. So be mindful of that as your challenge and try and gain a new perspective on something. Your advice card this week is the Magician, of course. Right? This is that communication. This is that transmutation of energy, as it were. You have all the tools you need to manifest what it is you desire, Capricorn. All the tools are out there for you. You've mastered something here. You're having a rebirth, and you have the knowledge to back it up. So you are manifesting your reality. You're creating things for yourself. Along with that, though, may require some tough love energy from the Queen of Swords. She's got a cold demeanor about her, but she definitely has her share of wisdom. Why? Because she has experiential knowledge. She knows how to speak her truth. She knows how to speak well. She's got a very keen intellect, very good at communication, of course, very good at strategizing. And when you sit with her, or you sit with her energy, whether this is you yourself taking on that energy, or you're dealing with an individual, perhaps a feminine energy over the age of 35, you want to be very clear on your intentions, and you want to articulate them well. So speak clearly, and understand that she's no bullshit. So this is why she's got the tough love energy. I just want to do something here with the computer. Now, bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups energy. Ten of Cups, of course, is that abundance, that family togetherness, that sharing with others, that emotional fulfillment, the beginning of the end, to begin something new, right? This is that celebration, that coming together with, again, friends, family, lover, whatever it is. Get the Tower card out, Capricorn, so there may be a moment of discomfort this month. I'm going to say it's probably in week 2, 3 area, as it were, maybe week 4 with those messages coming in. But you know that this card only comes out when you're meant for something greater, when you're meant to move forward from one situation to the next. Just when you think everything's stable, secure, you've mastered something, whoop, here comes the divine to knock you out of your chair, throw you from the tower, to give you that discomfort for a moment so that way you can regroup, come back stronger. Yes, have strength indeed here, Capricorn. Go with the flow of things. Divine's not going to steer you down the wrong path, and definitely not. You have one of your favorite cards out, Capricorns. You have the Ten of Pentacles, of course. This is that stable, secure finance, that abundance, that wisdom and security being passed along from one generation to the next. Some of you may be winning the lottery. Some of you may be inheriting a home. If you do inherit a home, it's likely from a family member who's there to guide and support you along the way as to the ins and outs and how to make it all work. Yes. But this is also about timing. It is a 10. I'm seeing 3 of the 10s out now, so definitely some sort of completion for many of you. Something's coming to an end in order to bring you something new, and that something new is definitely wonderful, stable and secure as it is. End of drama, end of strife. Maybe I spoke too soon, because you do have some heartache in it, right? And you know, you can't have it all. You can't have it all. But this too, even though this is the card of heartbreak and sorrow, the Three of Swords, could have been a third-party relationship for some of you. But this too is about letting go of things that are not for our highest good. That's why that Tower's coming in, right? It's because, like, look, you're living here. You're living in this here, not believing in yourself or being hurt by a certain situation, Capricorn, when really you could be living this. Right? Really could be living this abundance. My guess is this is around the weeks 1 and 2 time frame, and you're going to have to reiterate it somewhere by week 4 with that Queen of Swords energy. Maybe a little bit more confusion, right? It may seem like there's so many options, so many decisions to make, so much emotional stuff going on that it can be a little bit confusing at times with the Seven of Cups energy. It's kind of like, what path do you go down? Where are you going to be satisfied? You want to make sure, though, Capricorn, that you're being realistic, especially when it comes to matters of the heart during this time frame or this month with this particular card's energy, the Seven of Cups, because sometimes this is the ideals rather than the realities, as it were. But all in all, I think there's some beautiful things you're trying to manifest, and there's a lot of support behind it. So I'm going to clarify this up now. Just put those guys back there with the light and shadow deck, Capricorn. Do 1 card for each week. So clarify week 1, please. Some of you, yeah, there's that Tower moment again. Some of you in week 1 really already had that upset, that like, what just happened energy. Again, it's meant to be a little bit uncomfortable to put you on the path you're really supposed to be on. So now, being a Capricorn myself, I understand fully well that we don't like change, right? We don't like somebody else making a change for us, especially, and we sure as hell, Capricorn sure as hell, don't like being caught off guard. So that could be something small even to cause a tower moment for a Capricorn. And it's not like they're having a total meltdown. If anything, that drives their determination to do one of two things. Because we're a stubborn sign too. It's either like putting your fist down and being like, no, I refuse to make any change. I refuse to have any discomfort right now. I'm going to fight back, like it's fight or flight moment. Or Capricorn says, okay, cool, wash my hands of it, I'm on to the next thing, and you can't stop me from doing it kind of energy is what that also is, especially in week 1 it's looking like too. Remember, there was new messages, we got that travel, that relocation, voyage with baggage. So, and 10 of swords out in the following week, we got the star card energy, that's why. Okay. Star card is Aquarius energy. So some of you may be cuspers, but or could be dealing with Aquarius energy. Star card is the hopes and dreams card. Star card is, what is it authentic to you? What is your place in the universe? What is it that you dream about, want to manifest? What are those inner secrets that you don't tell anybody, those things that you love that really want to birth into being? It's being a part of a greater universe. It's having your own uniqueness, your own unique energy. And sharing it with others perhaps. Having the courage, having the strength to share it with others perhaps, Capricorn. Let's see what else is going on for week 3. Capricorns. Week 3, clarify week 3, please, for Capricorns. Here it is. Get the Hierophant. Taurus energy. We're in Taurus season, and in fact, Capricorns, I have to remind you that we're coming upon the money moon. Why is it a money moon? Because we have a Taurus moon in a time of prosperity, a prosperity cycle. So this could be higher commitment to your finance. This could be higher commitment to some level of facing reality, ending a karmic cycle, bringing in the balance of a situation. And remember, this is your rest and recover week, but it's coming with a sense of generosity with it. 2 cards of bringing things into balance for 1 week. So committing to that harmony in life, committing to that balance, committing to that finance, committing to yourself is really what I'm seeing in the layout here as it is, though. Hierophant energy is often speaking about a marriage. It's often speaking about an authentic spiritual teacher or path as well. Finding that spiritual teacher. Authenticity, no doubt. Okay, 1 more for my Capricorns for week 4, and then we're going to take a look at the crystal cards. And Capricorns, I have to tell you, thank you for being here again. In the extended reading, I'll go into more in depth on your crystal card meeting, your Archangel, your Goddess, anything else I get the nudge to pull for you guys. How you're ending the month? Well, you're going to end it with the Queen of Pentacles, of course. Here's one of your cards, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yes, you know this is about staying grounded, being practical, being cautious, being nurturing. Having that wisdom of nurture, growing things. Great time to garden, Capricorns. We know you guys love being out there, surrounded by nature. Maybe have a few pets around you too. But stable, solid, secure energy is really what this is about. Living a life of abundance. Yes. Beautiful energy to have. Listening to your intuition. You're manifesting all that. You're like, I want stable, secure, practical. A little bit cautious along the way, though. So, that said, Capricorns, let me pull your mineral or crystal cards. See what we get to start out the extended readings. And please, please, please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe. And share, please. So I can keep coming back to y'all. What do you got for my Capricorns on the collective, please? or not. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Herkimer Diamond, Capricorn. Herkimer Diamonds, we're going to begin your extended reading. Power wash your energy. What is a Herkimer Diamonds are not, in fact, diamonds. They are far from attainable, extra hard, clear quartz beauties with their own alluring energetic properties. Found in New York's Mohawk Valley, the clarity and two natural faceted ends, double terminated, of Herkimers earn their diamond monquier. Who needs it? Reiki masters, travelers on a spiritual path, like that Hierophant. Highly sensitive people, indeed. Where to put it? In spaces you want to zone as sacred. Blessed be. When to use it? When you're reaching for a cleaner than ever through spirituality, therapy, or healing work. Brush off those unwanted vibes with Herkimer Diamond. I will see you all in the extended reading, Capricorn. Blessed be.